Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes 53 seconds of round number 7 for your winner by way of knockout, Bowie Tupo.
You guys didn't hear what I just said? Huh? I'm not going to repeat it. Screw you. Okay? You know who I want to bring up here, though, while we're waiting for Abraham, if he doesn't mind? I want to bring up Andre's mentor. He's just done a tremendous job since the amateur ranks all the way through the professional ranks where we are today with Andre Ward. He's not getting the credit that he deserves, but I believe you're in the midst of watching one of the most thorough, best trainers that we have that actually teach fighters how to fight and how you continually teach them how to fight despite the success that they've enjoyed, whether it was through the amateurs or the professional ranks. I believe that he warrants being right up there with any other trainer in the world today, including Trainer of the Year. And I believe that this year and next year and the years after, with such a great athlete that wants to learn more, he's going to achieve those goals. A good man, an honest man, Virgil Hunter. Virgil. How did you know I was talking about you, huh? You came all the way up here. I could have been talking about someone else. Only you, though.
Thanks for everybody coming tonight for this fight. And before I move on, there's a lot of accolades and respect I'd like to give a man here that's been very instrumental in my development and has taught me so much about boxing that the boxing world never got to know, because, you know, he labored in the Oakland gyms and developed a lot of great fighters in the Oakland gyms that back in the 50s and the 60s, and that's Bobby Warren right there. I think he has his 81st birthday next month. So he's the last of the dinosaurs, and I wouldn't be where I am today without his tutelage, and I appreciate it. Andre fought a great fight tonight. He went according to plan, and but I don't want to take anything away from Arthur Abraham. I feel content because he was a determined Arthur Abraham. His determination was very evident, and that's the Arthur Abraham we wanted to fight. One that was determined, one that's back was against the wall, and the one that had to win, and one that brought out what I felt was an Andre Ward that had to hold him off because he never quit trying. So all my respect and my hat goes off to Arthur Abraham and the Sauerland company. I know we went back and forth prior to the fight, but that's boxing. You know, you try to get your edges where you can get them. And but I have a lot of respect for him and the champions that they developed overseas and in Germany. So we're glad to get to the finals, and we'll wait and see who emerges from Frotch and Glenn Johnson. And we'll begin to plan accordingly. I have my personal preference, but I won't say. But I think that's going to be a great fight, and we'll be paying close attention to it. And Andre's been in a lot of tournaments. Even though this one is spaced out, he knows how to win tournaments. He's been in a lot of tournaments. So it's a good time to have some R&R and see how things played out. Thank you.
Hold on, before you ask any questions, I wanted you to stretch this out for another 10 minutes. What the heck? This was one of your shortest speeches I've heard.
Well, you know, the fight's over now.
Oh.
Yeah. What sort of, that you said it went according to plan, were there any adjustments you did have to make in the early rounds before you got started?
Well, we wanted to see what his intent was and what he wanted to do. And once we made a determination of what Arthur wanted to do, then we made the adjustments. we felt that we were comfortable with breaking even the first 2 to 4 rounds, and then that we would begin to emerge once we made a determination what he wanted to do.
What did you say to Abraham after the fight?
I told him he was a great champion, and then I hope he doesn't give up because of this situation. I meant that. I meant that. I think he still has a future in the middleweight division, and I'm not saying that because he's had some difficulties in the super middleweight division, but I think his future is still ahead. And you know, he just came out of his weight class. You have to respect him for that, and that's not saying why he lost or even why he won. But personally, I would try to bring him back down to 160.
Prior to the fight, you thought that you mentioned that Andre had a good chance for a knockout. Why didn't that happen?
Well, you know, I have my own reasons why. All I can say is we wanted to do a lot more work on the inside, and we weren't able to do that tonight. But, you know, I think Mr. Fabon did an excellent job, and it just, that part of the fight plan didn't go as we wanted it to go. And so we'll have to make some adjustments on that. We'll have to adjust to each referee's style. Everyone has a certain style, and I think if I'd had an opportunity to watch him referee a fight before, then I could have made some adjustments on how to get there and be able to work there. So everyone has their right to make a call. He did not make a bad call or judgment call. It was just the way we made our plan to set up on the inside. It was something that wasn't agreeable with him, but we respect it. Yeah.
Were you surprised by how physical he was, the elbow and kind of tying up, the knee coming up? Were you prepared for that?
Yeah, he had to be like that. Yeah, he had to be that way, I think. You know, it goes back to kind of like we always said. You know, I don't know what it is about Andre Ward. I think I'm gonna get a weightlifting trainer or something, making real muscle bound so people don't think that they can do these kind of things to him, because when they look on the outside, he looks like somebody they can push and shove around, and then they find out that it's not true, and it's very, very discouraging to them when they find out that he's physically stronger than you.
Andre fought quite a number of times left-handed during that fight. Was that something that you saw that he had problems with Durrell as a southpaw and you were facing that in that fight, or was that a plan just that you felt that he was open?
Southpaw was part of the plan, and we wanted to use it in the right situation, particularly when we felt like he was getting tired, and change up a little bit on him. And we didn't want to use it a long time, but when we did use it, we wanted to make sure that we were highly effective with it, and I think he was very effective for the half round or so that he fought southpaw. Thank you. Andre's tired.
Thank you very much, Virgil.